Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Destiny 2. It's a new week of Season of the Splicer, and so we're going to head to the helm and see what is in store for us. I wonder if there is going to be yet another expunge mission. We know that I am tiring of them a little bit.
Guardian, light guides your path. Though I believe darkness lies ahead for you. I expected your assaults to weaken the Vex. But I reach into the network now, and it pulls. Hungry, greedy, like slogging through mud. I felt this when you first walked through the network. You pushed into their system, and something malevolent pushed back. The sacred Splicer must know the Vex, must understand what can and cannot be bent, yes. They are like the seasons, or the great seas. They surge and flow like a primal force. They cannot be manipulated, and yet something is doing just that. I do not know what it is, or why it has targeted your city. But I see the great machine hanging above, and I worry. This endless night has greater purpose. Be cautious now, Guardian. Darkness is coming for you. Shine your light on the truth.
Right. When Mithrax speaks to you this time, his tone is different. His usual spiritual optimism is tempered by foreboding. He feels a malevolent force pulling from the center of the Vex network, the same force he noticed when he first stepped into the network on Europa. He fears the Vex are being manipulated somehow, and that the endless night has a greater purpose than he initially thought. Darkness is coming for you, he warns. The Vex must be disrupted before it is too late. Alright, so that is ominous. So I am going to have to complete an override mission next, which should be pretty simple, but as usual, I'm going to do that off camera because it is generally the same.
Another Vex node collapsed. Excellent. How does it feel, Mithrax? Working hand in hand with the enemy.
I do not see Guardians as the enemy. We are all children of the great machine. Of the light.
Does that erase a history of violence?
Those who hunger for violence will find it. It is a circle that eats itself.
I suppose that it is.
Alright, so I'm back, and we are going to move on with... We do have to do another expunge mission, but this one is a little bit different. It is expunge corrupted labyrinth, so... I wonder, is it actually a little bit harder? Let me look and see something else. Yeah, it's just 10 light more difficult, because I believe before it was 1290, like this expunge mission. And so now it's a little bit tougher at 1300. Should be fine. Unstoppable champions. So I did have to. Oh, so I don't have to do corrupt. No, I mean I have to for the quest, but it is an option I can choose. But anyway, we're gonna go do that. Unfortunately, with this season, the only unstoppable mod that my artifact has, or at least that I have readily available, is the unstoppable sidearm. I would have preferred if it was unstoppable hand cannon, but we'll have to make it work. So my understanding is that the corrupted version is just a slightly more difficult version of the same one I did before.
Proceed through the temporal breachway and infiltrate the Vex's subnetwork. Focus on the task at hand. Do not be distracted by your senses.
So I'm using Devil's Ruin as my sidearm. Interesting thing to note is, so like the sidearm that came with the season, the cryosthesia or whatever, that's the, whoa, not the way I want to go. I want to go this way, the shortcut. I don't think I timed this jump right. Yeah, no, I messed up the jump. I did not have a running start. Let's just wait here for the wall. Probably have enough time, but I don't want to risk it. Yep, there it is. And that's the fun part. Again, we're going to wait here. Broken. I just noticed it says broken in the upper left. That's not ominous at all. Ooh. So there's some gack here. Alright. Let's see. I don't see any shortcutty thing yet. Whoa, it does look really weird. I don't like the look of that. So it is a damaging thing. But I can't kill it till I get close to it, I guess. Oh, there's one of those nice things. The walls that... this nonsense going on now?
To think the Vex are able to divide themselves between the material world and this place to engineer their plans. This is not unlike the Ascendant Plane, which raises many questions.
Oh, come on. The worst. Alright, that was annoying. How many more of these? Remember, still a ways to go. Alright. This is getting really annoying. Oh, come on. Real. Oh. Hate this. Wow, I almost slipped off that. Yeah, these guys are so far away that it's like I kill them and then their shots are still coming at me. Alright, need to get down there now. Platform disappeared on me. How far back am I? almost done now, right? Alright. So we're at the boss now.
Once more, the Vex fall into our trap. Destroy them all. Bring this domain crumbling down.
Snipers over here. As usual, I fall. Never noticed this before. That definitely makes it easier. Oh! How did that one, like... Oh my god. That was awful, and I never want to have to do it again.
Feel that? The threads of night unraveling as if a veil is being lifted. The network is laid bare, its threads converging on... What is this?
Mithrax, what's wrong? What do you see?
An infestation. I have found the Vex at the source of the endless night. Queria, the dreaming mind. Its code has been corrupted by taken magic.
Sabathun. We've been played.
Queria has been commanding the other Vex, poisoning their minds, directing them at Sabathun's will. He endless night is of Savathun's design.
It would seem the Witch Queen has outmaneuvered us. But perhaps she did not count on us seeing her hand so soon.
Then we strike now. Mithrax and I will lead forth. We bring the fight to Korea and crush it.
We cannot rush into this. We must find a safe route through the Vex domain where Korea's hiding.
Any time we give is time for Savathun to scheme. No scheming, we shoot.
I know, Saint, but we have to be careful. Mithrax, will you report your findings to the Guardian back at the helm?
If that is your wish.
We will fight, and soon. But it will be on our terms, not hers.
Alright, so I don't know what a corrupted key code is, so can't open this thing. I don't see it anywhere. So I don't know, I guess that's something I'm supposed to find out about later? But anyway, that was a lot of deaths. I will be editing most of that because it was just bad. I really don't like the Labyrinth expunge. The other ones aren't so bad. Labyrinth is awful because it is nothing but the toughest jumping puzzles. And here they actually added enemies that will knock you back off the ledge. Oh, it was awful. It's just, I never want to do it again. Anyway, let's see, where do I have to go next? Need to talk to Mithrax, the helm.
Was not so grave. But I can confirm that it is the taken Vex Mind Quria at the center of the simulation that plagues this city. Quria serves the Witch Queen Savathun. It is she who is responsible for the endless night.
Are you certain of your data? After all, Savathun is known for her deceptions.
Osiris, I did not know you had access to this channel.
I wish to confer with you and the Guardian privately.
The Splicers feel Quiria's spirit. Hollow, calculating, taken. It lurks between realities as a blade between carapace plates. There is no mistake.
How did you miss this?
In the same way it went unseen by the mighty Osiris.
If my experience and wisdom can aid you in Quiria's capture, you may have it.
Capture? Quiria is discordant and must be exorcised if the great machine's sky is to shine again.
The things we could learn were we to capture it. Think, Mithrax.
Dangerous. Ambitious. Assume capture is successful. Captivity would prove difficult. Safer to eradicate.
I will confer with Ikora to find us the best course of action.
Of course. Mithrax observes the city's guidance. You and the Guardian speak with Ikora. Elixni will continue to refine a strategy.
Alright. Mithrax and Osiris tell you that Quria, the dreaming mind, is the dark force at the center of the Vex network. Osiris plans to confer with Ikora on the best course of action while Mithrax refines his strategy. They will both depend on you and the power of your newly enhanced Splicer abilities. You should report these findings to Ikora. Alright. Oh, so now I have access to corrupted key codes. But, I'm not going to be redoing that particular expunge mission anytime soon. Alright, so now we're going to go to the tower and talk to Ikora. Is there any messages here? Nope. I mean, so far in this season, I'm really liking the story, but I am not liking the activities. Not as much as I liked Season of the Chosen. These, like I said, they're too reliant on jumping puzzles, and that is just not my strong point in this game. You know, I've picked a kind of character type that does not have the most control or predictability with jumps, and yeah, I just end up like all over the place. It's just bad. You know, maybe if I was playing a warlock and could just fly around like a fighter jet, but I'm not, and if I were to, it would take me a long time to kind of get that skill.
Guardian, be vigilant. We must consider our discovery of Savathun to be part of her plan. Perhaps she means to sow fear and suspicion among us. I won't allow her to drive us apart. When the time comes, I'll put a spear of light through the Witch Queen's heart myself. For now, I'm overturning all hidden records and full archival access to Osiris, but no one else. Lakshmi claims the Vanguard suffers from a lack of transparency. If she had access to our records, she'd cherry-pick whatever details were necessary to ground her prophecies. I need people I can trust to be objective. Some of our records on Savathun are fabricated truths, I'm sure. But in those lies are the strategies she used to topple the Dreaming City. History won't be repeating itself here. Continue your Splicer training with Mithrax. Use it to root Savathun's minions out. We'll reassess the situation when we've located our target.
Alright. Ikora's voice is grim as she explains that Quaria's presence in the Vex network means that Savathun, the Witch Queen, is behind the Endless Night. When the time comes, I'll put a spear of light through the Witch Queen's heart myself, she tells you. For now, I'm turning over all hidden records and full archival access to Osiris, but no one else. But I don't trust Osiris. I know she does because, like, they have a history, I think, that he was her teacher or something like that. But I don't trust him. He's been acting weird. And there is a theory that I've heard that since 2 seasons ago when we rescued him from... it wasn't Savathun, it was one of the other sisters. I forgot which one it was. They have weird names. But yeah, like when we rescued him and he lost his ghost, that's where he's been weird ever since. Continue your Splicer training with Mithrax, she says. Use it to root Savathun's minions out. We'll reassess the situation when we've located our target. Alright. And we gotta go back to the helm.
Our light is stronger than ever. Come back safe.
There's a new message over here.
People of the Last City, I come to you with an emergency announcement. One that Vanguard leadership wishes to keep from you. Future War Court has learned from Guardian sources that the endless night is the work of the hive god of deceit, Savathun. This is a grave development, but we cannot give in to despair. Instead, let it propel us to action. We must demand accountability from Vanguard leadership. We cannot allow Zavala and Ikora Ray to sell our city to the fallen. Why?
Enough! This is Ikora Ray. I will not stand by while this hateful rhetoric goes unchallenged. I understand it's hard to put the violence of the past behind us. But the Vanguard's responsibility is to preserve a just peace. Not for some, but for all. Lakshmi would have you live in fear. Fear of the Elixni. Fear of the future. But I propose something much stronger. Faith. Faith that bravery is not just a human quality. Faith that we are stronger together. Faith that the Vanguard and our Elixni allies will break the Vex hold on our city. And we'll do it united, as one, for the good of all.
All right. That's interesting. So Ikora finally spoke out in opposition to Lakshmi.
Warrior lurks at the center of this false night. All threads leading to it are dark and thick, covered in black oil. Your Splicer mastery has been growing. The great machine is unknowable, but I believe it acts with purpose. Just as we must act with purpose now. To find a way to reach Queria and end it. Sacred Splicers must see the invisible machinery at work around us to understand its beauty and flaws, and our place within it. I think of my light as a torch, a beacon. Yours, though, I see as a weapon. I say this with respect. From what I know of the Great Machine, it would not create a weapon without needing to use it. Queria will be your target. Be ready, for there is no doubt it is.
Right. The force at the center of the Vex network has a name, Queria. Mithrax pledges to use his abilities as a sacred splicer to search through the Vex domain until he finds its lair. He tells you he imagines his light as a beacon, something to use to guide others through the darkness of the world. He believes you are given your light to use as a weapon, and Queria is the target. Alright, is that the end? I think. Yep, that is the end of Path of the Splicer 6. I think we're going to be back next week for Part 7. Anyway, if you enjoyed this Let's Play, be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell icon if you're so inclined. And I'll see you later.